All right. Hi, this is Atticus, and welcome to part 3 of our playthrough of Railway Empire 2, the Steel Dragons DLC. We're playing the third scenario called Journey to the West, set in southwestern China. Here's our map, all these mountains. We started in Lanzhou, and we have made a fair amount of progress. We are at a point where we need to found 2 rural businesses, transport a bunch of noodles, transport porcelain, which needs coal and kaolin, and produce silk products in our own factories. So I actually opened this up. This is the save of when we finished part 2. I opened it up and I've been staring at it for I would hate to think how long. Because the thing I truly love about this game is we could do so many different things here. There are so many ways we can go. And that's not in you can just do anything more way, which is, I don't care for. I'm not a, sandbox player. But to get to our task and get them done, there are so many ways we could go about this. Just many ways. So I thought the first thing we do is let's do a little optimization. So let's look at, for example, let's look at our track utilization. And it looks actually to me pretty good. It's perfectly okay that you get some slightly dark red like this. It just means it's busy. See, 46% utilization. But you can see we're not having any big holdups. We are at 13% traffic jams. So it would be nice to figure out where that's happening. And it's possible, could possibly be here. So I think what we'll do is look at that train right there. And let's say, okay, the train data, here we want the balance. So look at this, almost no waiting time. This is Yang Station to Lanzhou. What is it doing? Okay, and it's 50%, which makes perfect sense. This one is hauling hemp to Lanzhou, and its utilization is 50% because it's not bringing anything back. Now, what we could do, of course, is go like this and say come back empty, or leave Tinshui empty, and then if there's any product here to bring over, it would do that, and that'll make its utilization go up a little bit, but it might even slow it down a little. I think that'd be fine. We can do that. That's not a big deal. And I think there's another one right here. We could do the same thing. We could say if we look at its data, it's the same deal, 50% utilization, because it's running full one way and empty the other way, right? So we could optimize the train by just saying, okay, well, why don't you're in Lanzhou, you've got room, you're going through here anyway, why don't you just stop off there and drop off some stuff, passengers, mail, whatever. Well, he's a freight train, so whatever, any of these products that you like, right? As long as you come out of here empty so that you're dedicated to running him. Okay. And why do I do that? Because I don't want it picking up meat here, going back here, and not being able to grab enough hemp, then going over here taking meat. That's not its point, right? Its point is to take hemp. So we want to keep it focused on its task. But anyway, this track utilization here is good. It's fine, 56. In here, you can see that the platforms are perfectly fine. We're not straining the station here at all. So I think we're okay on that kind of look at the world, but let's look at train usage. And if we get up here high and look down, we've got 1, 2, and it's hard to see this one, but there's one right here as well. 3 trains that are red. Red meaning they're kind of overworked, right? So let's do this let's take this guy right here. Now, it makes sense. He's running between 2 large cities. Or no, I'm sorry. This is Tinshui to Mianyang. That's here to here. A couple things about this one. One is we build our network like this to save track, but if we have a little money, we could build a line that went like this and made that line more direct. And that would speed this up, get him out of this busy area. And let's see, that wouldn't cost a fortune, and it's not even horrible topography. I mean, we could go like here, come up like this, and just join in like that, or even better yet, just come in here like this. We've got that socket there anyway. Come off like, well, maybe come off down here. There we go. And come down. Now, and the other thing about there's so many ways to do things. I had not even considered this. This thought was not in my mind, and all that time I stared at this never occurred to me to build this little shortcut here. But it has occurred to me now. I want to just bump it up and then run it in there like that. Now, pretty well guarantee you we'll get traffic on that. Yeah. And we've got our signals. So good. So we'll see if this guy's still red after he gets these more direct, starts using this more direct line. Because if we look at him now and look at his, see, he's going to start taking that from now on. Okay, good deal. Now this guy here is Ganon, whatever it is, Ganon to Lanzhou. And his data says he's 85% utilized. Makes sense. He's loading at both ends. But he's getting 0 wait time. This is beautiful. I don't, oh yeah, it's just last tour. Last tour he had no wait, very little wait. He's got, I mean, this is running efficiently. That's what that's saying. And he's staying loaded. And I think since he is in the red, we're going to just copy that rail line and put a train on it and just have another line to run. And then that was this one and this one. And then this guy down here, I think that's Mianyang to Gannon. Okay. What was this one? Oh, this was Lanzhou. Okay. So this line here is, this train could have loaded 8 more wagons. There we go. There's the message we're looking for. We need another train on this guy here. So let's copy him, put a train on it, and go. And it's just telling us that we could immediately be sending more stuff out. Okay, now, the other thing, let's see, we dealt with all that. Yeah. Now, the other thing we can do, we've got just a passenger line running down here, right? And it's doing fine. But what if we were to go in here to all these little cities we're not going to grow and put in, oh, that's right. Okay, gotcha. They got me. You have to have 70,000 people. If we had 70,000 people in these, we'd put museums in, and then we'd really be rocking and rolling. Now, the other thing we can do, if we wanted to, oh, there's so many things. The other thing we could do is build that expensive line across here and have dedicated passenger lines. And then these guys, when he hits 100, and after we get our university task done here, put a museum here and here and have just print money, right? And we may do that at some point. I don't think right now is the time. Now, the other thing we said, we're absolutely going to keep these guys growing. And we are not making paper in this system, in our main system, I don't think. Yeah, see, we're getting Almost none. I don't even know where they would be getting any. How's he getting 9%? I don't know. I really don't know. How's he getting 9%? I have no clue. There's no paper industry in here anywhere. So if we put paper here, the bamboo's a little bit away. Another thing we could do, we've got bamboo here. We could actually make paper in one or two of these and ship them maybe to a warehouse here, and then that would make it available for the whole system. That wouldn't be bad. Or we could run our bamboo directly to Mianyang, like this guy, and put the paper here in Mianyang, and that would help all these cities keep growing. It would make good money. Oh, there's so many things we could do. How bad would it be if we did that? What if we went like this? That's very expensive. Wow, very, very. It wouldn't be that bad if we just ran it. Tell you what we'll do. We'll put it like what? Like here. Instead of spending a couple million on track, we'll go like this. And we'll put our paper industry here. So we're going to take that reserve lot, switch industries, put in a paper mill in Mianyang. And how big do we want this paper mill to be? We'd like to satisfy definitely these two to get them to grow, and it would help up here to make him grow faster. So let's just do them all because it's hard to not do them all. One, 2.3, probably about three. We need a three right now. Uh, Paper mills. We're making 1.6. Good. Let's just bump it up one time like that. All right. And then let's have a train from here to here. We could do a run full. I think I'm going to call it a freight line. And 25 days, that would actually meet a demand of two, and this guy is demanding two. No, yeah, two. All right, good. And we've already got some bamboo going down here anyway. So we'll get paper into this. That'll help this grow. It'll help this grow. It'll help this grow. It'll make money when it goes there. So that's all good. And look at that. Look at how we went through that money. Okay, had all that money, all these plans, and just spent it all doing something I hadn't even thought about. Okay. So let's just see about money. 1.76. All right, well, let's just go get some more money. And then we'll do something else. We'll look at this and say, the noodles driving me crazy. All right, the noodles. It's an easy fix. It needs to be done. So our noodles production is 2.4, but we need 1.3, 2, 2.7 plus whatever these guys need. Noodle 1.5, 3.7, 4.2. We need over 4 a week right now. And we're making 2.4. So we need at least that would be lovely right there. We're going to bump this up to level 3 for noodles. So we're making 4.8 and we're consuming a couple of them here, I think. 1.5, good. So we'll have excess, and that'll allow us to ship it because this is a transport. So we have to transport. So what we're making and consuming, we're selling stuff to Lanzhou, but it's not helping us get the task done. So we need to produce enough to get it out to the other cities. So that'll help with that. Okay, cool. All right, so that's our noodles task. I think we're in good shape on that now. And we need the 2 real businesses. We need porcelain. We need silk. So, and we've got coming up, we've got saltpeter and medicine. So we have to think about that. So I think we went out here with the intent of founding this, which needs these 3 items. Okay, had a little interruption. So now I'm lost. I see another red up here. Is it the same one we've been dealing with? This guy here. Oh yeah, I think this is the same line we were looking at. Began into the Lanzhou. All right, so okay, so we've got to. Okay, yeah, right. We just did the noodles. 2 rural businesses. Now, we had opened this up with the intent of founding this one, the kale one. And I think, I guess we'll stick with that. Although I think that this is going to be a job to try to get coal down here. Now, one thing we could think about, we just use that for our paper. And now I've already forgotten if we did bump it up. Okay, good. So we've got paper going. And we did an extra train, didn't we? I'm sorry. It's from Shin train station. Oh, that's right. That's right. From down here. Not good. See, look at that. One interruption, and suddenly I have no clue. And you guys won't tell me. You never speak up. Okay, so we're barely keeping alive here in Gannon. Not getting manure, and for some reason, I was thinking we were taking this stuff over here, and it doesn't seem to. Either we're not doing it or it's not working. So Zhao rest to do rest. Okay. Yeah, I don't see a train specifically doing that. Let's put a train here, here to here, right? So pick up grain, drop it off here, pick up manure, bring it back there. We'll choose that and we'll make it a freight train. Doesn't matter. Let's just see if that will maybe take some stuff. Now it's taking nothing, which I don't really get. Maybe all this stuff was already, maybe we just need to bump this up one. Although, if we can bring manure back, it'll bump itself up some. There's no manure down there. I think we're going to have to bite the bullet here and upgrade this one. Okay. And then, oh, and then do we have anything from Zhao Terminal to Do Rest? Uh, it doesn't look like it. So let's go here, here to here. 13 days. See what he does. A lot of action in the Zhao terminal. So a lot of action in the Zhao terminal. A lot of action in the Zhao terminal. Wow. um, on you. What are you? Oh, Gannon liquor supply. Because we don't have supplies on this side, thinking they'll get them over here. This guy never hits supplies, so that's an easy fix. There. Okay. Oh, and what's this? What? What's going on here? Why would they all be waiting on something? Oh man, what happened? What happened here? Waiting. Oh look. No, is this guy? What's he waiting on? Waiting on Quang stop to Tinshuan. What in the world is that? That's this guy. What are you? That one? Somehow this train gotten out in here and it's trying to go. What are you? That's a poultry train. I'm going to kill that train. See if that clears it up. It does. I don't know what happened there. We're going to put the train back on. Let it start running again. Don't know why that happened. Put in the comments if you know why that happened. Okay. And then we finally got our little train deployed here. Zhao terminal to Do Rest right here. And it is bringing some manure back, so that's a good sign. And then our other guy, I think it's Fu terminal. No, Zhao Rest. Zhao Rest, this guy is doing nothing so far. Why we can't get stuff over here to go over there, I don't get that. I don't get that at all. All right. All right. We'll go out here. We're going to set up a 3-city cluster. We're going to go Guangdong, probably like that. And this business here, and it has to be connected to that. And we could think about this plugging into this over here if we need it. Oh, are you not growing? Oh, look at this. What's your problem? Meat. They've got meat. There's only one train on this. Well, wait. Yeah, there's only one train even using that. So let's copy and go. There we go. There's some meat coming down. That'll help. 77. Wait a minute. That's weird. It just jumped to 67% from 60 very, very quickly.
Good job transporting those goods.
Oh, there. That was the noodles. The noodles helped. It got the task done and it's helping them grow and all that good stuff. Now, I told you, I kind of warned you, we are going to grow these 4 cities. That's our first priority. And we've got an opening here and an opening here. And they're about to hit 90, which will give them an opening, right? And we want to make sure we reserve that. So I've got to kind of watch that. Let's see. We'll do 300 lubricator. That'll be our next one. 13 more wagons. Okay. Get another train on that for sure. Okay. Let's go. Let's just work our way down here. We're going to go here. Nope. I think we're going to make these cities 4 bangers again. And then we'll go to Lhasa. Ooh. Which isn't pretty at all. I think we'd be best off just kind of running parallel with the mountain and like that. Now we need to get over here. I'm thinking maybe through this pass. Yeah, kind of, sort of. Uh, Bite the bullet right there. This little guy right here doesn't need to be there, I don't think. Nope. We don't need this big slope on them. Yeah, we do. Yeah, that's all right. 1.6 million. Wow. 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 And that's going from that one to that one. Bridge, one point. That bridge is one. Oh no, bridge. Sorry. The tunnel's 240, and this bridge is expensive. Of course it is. Both of them are. I think that's the way it is. 1.9. We'd have to close a lot of stuff. Let's just wait for the cash. All right. Double track it. We got our 3 stars. We'll go here. Then we'll do 100 and get building construction reduced. And then we want to go up here. Down here. That's not horrific. And I mismatched them, but that's not uncommon for me. Go in like that. And clean this up. We'll make this one 4, 4. All right. And we're going to put a warehouse here. It's going to hold our basic goods. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Prioritize eggs. And then pause and fix our signaling problems. Got them there. Need them there. Need them there. Okay. Okay. Then we're going to copy it. Prioritize manure. Then we're going to hook up. There's grain up here. I think we're going to just hook up the grain we already own here. Come out of this side. No, actually, they can just go like that. Okay. And we'll go from here to here and back to here. Leave there empty. The freight line. And we're going to copy that, have another one. Okay. Then we want to run these guys down and this. And we want to buy that. And I think we might buy that. We might buy that. Tough call. Definitely want to buy this one. You'll see why in a minute, I think. Oh, and I got to watch it. Ooh. Almost goofed here. Almost missed. I could have missed this and would have cost us a lot of money. I want to get this reserve lot in here. There. Now we've got a reserve here. We just put paper there. We've got a reserve here. And we've got a reserve here. And who are you? Oh, they're just running back and forth as short lines, so they're not picking up supplies. We can fix that. Okay. Okay, grain coming down. These two, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We need 4, 5, and 6. Okay. Let's go. Dude, I think it probably needs to hook in down here. Very poor station placement. We've got to want to get both, but I also want to parallel the slope to some extent. There. You get them both? Yep. And probably right here. Ah, hmm. uh, and so, and I think what I'm going to do here is put a warehouse here. And I'm going to put rice in it. And we're going to go up here and grab the rice. That's a shame, but it's okay. Yeah. Yeah. Let's just start with one train. Okay. And they're going to need supplies. And I'm going to put repairs on this station. Okay. And we're going to go here to here, running full. And it may not do anything yet. And then, oh, we did put some here. So we just built the one, which was no. That's just that. We don't have anything. Do we have one? I thought we had trains. Do we have trains coming out of this? No, we don't. Okay. Here to here. Priority rice. And we'll copy that line and do a priority bamboo. And we'll copy that line and do a priority sugar. All right. All right. Now we're starting to get stuff here. Rice is coming. We need meat. Now we have to get 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. He's making cloth, which takes bamboo. That's not good enough. I wouldn't mind having him making, if he was making ceramics, then that would take this and this. That'd be two more products he would need more quickly. I think that actually is a good thing. What if we bought this weaving mill and we're going to make it ceramics, right? Because we have to do ceramics anyway, porcelain. And the porcelain takes kaolin and coal, which is right here, and we can just run it right over there. Okay. And why don't we do this? 1, 2, something's wrong up here. My guess is we're missing switches. My guess is correct. Okay. And repairs here. Repairs here. And I think we'll do repairs here. All right. And then Zhao terminal to Mianyang needs repairs. But we have repairs here. So Zhao terminal, this guy. I don't want repairs there. I don't get this train. Where was he? What's he doing out there? Okay. Oh, I see. That's not actually his line. Oh, he's an MIA raw. Okay. We could put repairs somewhere else. We could put them here. Now, we had a good quarter for a change. And this guy here, I'm just going to make him a 0 and restarting. Went through a year, paid off a debt probably, and have no money. There we go. Probably, let's see, 2.3 million. No, we just paid our interest. Okay. All right, we've got Lhasa already growing. That's nice. And we need meat. I think a good place for meat would be right here. Do we want to buy that kaolin pit? No, we don't. But we want to buy this business, this weaving mill. Yes, we're going to knock it down and put meat in, and then run a meat line, a poultry line here. And now I don't remember if we set up our the city line. No, we did not. Okay. We need a line that goes 1, 2, 3, 4, like that, city to city. And it needs to have like 8 trains on it. Let's start with 4. Start with 2. And there must be, yeah. We've got to finish off this side. Oops. Got to finish off this side of this station. All right. And there we go. Now it's only 36 days. That's better. 36 day, we still want like 6 or 7 trains on it. I've got 2. I'm going to bump it up to 4. Okay. And we did run one out of here, didn't we? Yeah. Okay. Um, now we want a line that goes from here to here. Priority chickens. And this guy here, we're going to replace that with the meat industry for 406. There we go. And we're going to bump it up one level. Oh, we can't. He's too small. Okay. All right. So we've got meat started. Hopefully we'll get him growing soon and bumped up that meat industry. And we want to start ceramics. So let's go. Let's go like this. Make sure we get both things. Now they want them in equal parts for the ceramics. We're going to replace this with a porcelain factory for 628. Okay. There we go. And see, it wants equal parts of kaolin and coal. So we're going to set up our trains to run like this. We'll do them as manuals, and we'll do 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and there must be 8 before you leave. And then it won't let us drop them off. It needs to recalculate and realize it's got porcelain here. So we'll let it run a second. Then we'll set up our line here to here. Manual. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Has to be 8. And drop them all off. I wonder if I was just clicking in the wrong part before. This guy, 20 days. We need a half of each. So that's like 40 days because we're calling 2 products, but half in each one train will do that very easily. Right? There we go. Now, this guy here actually, though, needs to send the porcelain over here to get it into the system where somebody would want it. So we could dump our post office, or we could just set up another little station here. No, I want it on this. We're going to go dump the post office and put in a warehouse, and the warehouse is going to hold porcelain. And I think we'll do it in Lhasa. We're going to have a station whose job is to take that stuff out of here. If we can put one in anywhere, that would do. And this guy is going to be a train whose job is to take porcelain to that warehouse, a freight line. Actually, a manual line. Run full. Bring back whatever you like. All right, good. So we'll start making porcelain in Lhasa. Lhasa's growing. Our goal is 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This will make 6, 7, 8. Tea leaves, iron steel, saltpeter. Oh man. Tea leaves. Let's buy this candy factory. Let's see what we are on money. 2.69. Oh, we closed 9. Yeah. We'll just have to wait. Wait for some yeah. Let's wait for some money. Okay, we've got Quamdo settled down. They're not declining anymore. And they've got grain coming, they've got rice coming, and yeah, they got stuff coming. They'll start growing soon and we'll bump up our meat production. And I have gotten a little off track here. Well, a lot off track because I wanted to found these two. But now we've got porcelain going and we've got Lhasa, this region growing, which we know we need to do for a future task. Silk product. Okay. Yeah, I want to stick with this for a minute. I mean, we're here. Let's finish it off. So I want to buy this industry right here, the candy factory, and we're going to replace it with packaged tea. We're going to run this tea in there, and then run the packaged tea to a warehouse down here. We're going to put a warehouse here, and we're going to have it hold packaged tea. Yeah. Okay. And then we're going to run the tea leaves from over here into Nagu or Nagu, however you say that. Oh man, do we really need a tunnel? I see us going up this way, that indigo up there. Let me stub out this track. And see how we could get there we go, up here without a tunnel. Much better. And I'm going to go ahead and set this up even though it's not even going to run. Here to here. Running full. One train. Okay, good. And then we're going to replace this with package T for 628. Oh, crap. I forgot they need paper. Mm, mm, paper. Oh, man. That was a mistake. Oh, crap. Total mistake right there. One, two, three, four, five, six. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I could have done rope. Oh man. It's almost we're starting this episode over because that's so bad. Um, that's so bad. I'm going to change this business again. Will it let me? Yeah, here it is. We're going to change it to a rope factory because we got hemp right here, and we've got rope is something they need pretty quickly. So this would be four. So I just wasted like 600,000 or some such thing. That was stupid. But we'll get over it. I think. I hope. So we're going to have a rope factory in NagQ. And did we put a whoops? I'm in demolish mode. We put a warehouse here, so instead of T, we're going to have rope come in here. There we go. We'll have one line come out, maybe like that. And the only reason I'm doing this is to get the rope kind of preloaded in there. And rope's really a better choice for growing this 3-city cluster anyway. Oh boy. All right. All right. My brain has shut down. I need to do a reboot. I think I'm still cursing at myself for that stupid tea leaf thing. Okay, we're going to go here to here. Feeding the rope. And the rope, do they need rope? If they need rope, we don't have to do this. From 30,000, they're growing at 100%. We really don't need this. We just don't. Scratch that. And I don't think we need this warehouse at all. There, at least get that money back. All right, so we'll be making rope, and it'll go down here fairly quickly. So this area here looks a lot better. And we probably need to stop on that disgusting play there. Okay, 2 rural businesses, should have done them, should have already done them, but I've been kind of distracted. Our porcelain industry, let's just check to see if we're doing anything with it. We are. We're making porcelain at a fairly low rate. It would be good to make it at a faster rate. Let's just do that. Oh, got 3 stars. Oh, I meant to do that. We'll take that one. We'll get the lubrication, and then we'll get the Prussian, which is 63,153 versus 55,229. We may switch to the Prussian for all this because we're really using them like mixed trains. That's very good tractive and good speed. I don't know which is better. Can anybody tell me if I'm 63 miles per hour, 153 tractive, hauling freight, which one of these is better? It's probably short, hilly stuff would be this one, and a lot of the stuff would be this one, but I don't want to calculate every single line, so we're going to run this one, I think, for better or worse. So we need 300 for that. And let's go ahead and bump this up, and we'll stop with that. Okay, and if it's 1 and 1, then out here, now we need to have a 2, which is, all right. Now this is a little confusing. We're hauling 2 products, so we have to think of this as a 4 rather than an 8, or we just double it. So I think we're just going to double this duration and think of this as really 40 days. So 40 days won't handle what we want to do. So I'm going to copy that line, put another train on it, and go. And this guy, yeah, he's zeroed out. Okay. And I do want to make sure that works correctly, that he will indeed load another kaolin in here. Oh, what are you? Oh, that little line we have going into the meat isn't picking up supplies. That makes sense. We're going to have to buy him. Yep. We have to buy him, bump him up. There, it does work. They don't have to be 1, 2, 3, 4 the way we see the. I was worried about using the manual. Does it have to look like that? 4 and then 4, right? But it doesn't. It just has to have a total of 4 and a total of 4. So he'll get another kaolin and then he'll take off. We may have to bump this up again because we're only making 0.4 and we want more than that, don't we? We want one. My word. He's only making 0.4. We might think about bringing kaolin in from somewhere else. We could, or we could, take my approach and throw money at it, which would be this. Bump it up again. All right, we've already got 8 on the way, and we've got 5 more back there. Okay. What's our task? Transport 16. Tell you what we'll do. All right. We're going to make this train 0 and then make him 1. And he'll basically teleport back where we want him. Okay. And we could go out on a high note having that done. That would be nice to actually finish something. And the other thing is, let's just keep going for a bit. If this is long, what I'm finding is the people who watch these watch them all the way, and I appreciate it. I really appreciate you guys and kind of the loyalty, if you will. And people who aren't into my style of play, explaining everything, taking their time, they don't watch more than a few seconds. They're already gone, right? None of them are watching this now. And those of you who are going to stay, you're going to, if you do it for an hour and 10 minutes, you'll do it an hour for 30 minutes, no problem, I assume. And if I'm being presumptuous, so I'm being presumptuous. Okay. I'm going to set this up, and we're going to build this. It's actually kaolin, which is interesting. I don't want to run it all the way out to Lhasa, but we are going to set that up because it's low hanging fruit, and we need to found a business anyway. So we want we need 12 bamboo. So let's run a train from here to here. Manual. That is 6 and must be 6. And drop them off. Okay, he can run twice and that'll be that. Then he needs meat. I think we're going to have to go way up here for that. We'll go to 10 Shui and bring meat here. There must be 4 and 4. And then we'll go 8 grain. We'll have to go way up here. We'll go here to here. Manual. 8. There must be 8. And drop them all off. And go. All right, that's one business founded. Then we want to get this indigo up here. So let's get access into this region and set up this indigo. Now they're going to want bamboo, grain, and meat. Bamboo, grain, meat. Bamboo's here and here. Now, where are we going to want this indigo to go? We're going to want it to go to our medicine, which could be right there. I think it will. Medicine's going to be a big deal coming up. And we're going to want it to go to silk products, which I think won't be there. Now, we're getting tight on this. I'm going to switch these guys over now that I'm looking at it. We're going to go city buildings, library. We're going to switch Mian Yang to a library because it's tight on keeping it growing. And look at this. Tian Shui has stopped growing. So we're going to switch them over to a library as well. There. To keep them growing. Okay, Ganon's at 100. Lanzhou is at 100. Tianjin is lagging a bit. Let's just see. Yeah, look at this. It's missing grain. It's missing bamboo, even poultry. Let's grab the line that brings poultry from Quang Stop. This guy. Let's put another train on that. And then let's get the Tia Raw. And let's copy that and get another one on that. There we go. That'll help. And let's put an immigration office here as soon as they hit 30. There we go. And they're growing. So let's take that meat industry and expand it one. So we're making 3.2, and it looks like we need 1.1. Yeah, okay, good. We're making enough meat to feed the three city cluster, at least right now. Oh, look at this guy, 72,000 a week now. Okay, beautiful. And this guy will be done with him when after he unloads. Thank you. And we can see if the other two are coming in. The meat's on its way. It's almost to Mianying. The grain is almost to Lingshan. So that'll be done quickly. Let's found another business. The indigo we absolutely need. Bamboo grain meat. Okay, there's meat over here in X. It actually has some export. Grain is right here, which we could hook into our system if we wanted to. And yeah. All right, let's put a station here, and let's make a connection to X over here, like this maybe. And I think we're going to use this city. So let's go ahead and put maintenance in there. Let's just go ahead and make it a 4. We're going to use it. We're going to use it. All right. And Eat grain bamboo. Yeah, actually, in fact, we may make medicine here. Um, if we just set up a line like that, it'll pick up before we can go. All right. Let's set up our grain. Maybe, yeah, maybe around. Uh, and this one may be just a single line. So I'm just going to put a little track like that. Almost like a little bypass. Have one train that runs full like
This
that.
fine china is very fragile and has to be transported with utmost care. But it seems like your locomotives are up to the task.
All right, we did our porcelain. They're barely growing, man, man, man. What's the deal? The poultry. Let's put a second platform. Whoops, on this guy. And let's run out of the back if we can. Ah, it doesn't like that curve. All right. Let's run out of the front. Left side to left side. That's right. And I would think we would get trains running on that route. Yeah, there we go. Yeah. Yeah. And then we'll need supplies on this end. Okay. So our poultry train should be running on here at least. If I can find one of them. Right there. Well, there we go. There we go. Yeah, that should make things better. And actually, if we hook this up to that, if we hook this into this, see there goes the train out that way already. That's going to speed up all those trains getting over here. And we could eliminate, we could go like this and have this track come up like this and go up here. And kind of eliminate that this intersection here. Oh, that sped everything up. Oh, that was a big help right there. Well, there's still probably still could use another TIA raw. Okay. I need to wake up here. Got our grain, we got our meat. So we can go get rid of that one. Get rid of that one. Okay. And all right, I'm going to do one more thing, and then we are going to stop. Would like to have I think we're just going to treat this like a pass-through station. Well, for now, we'll just do this. And we'll run a line from here to here. Runs full. Can only take this. You don't really. It can only take bamboo. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Let me rethink this. How much? How much bamboo do you want? 12. Okay. Here to here. Here. Manual. Must be 6. Drop them all off. And copy that line. There we go. And when that one lands, we will have established this. We will knock off that task and this one. And I'm going to go, oh man, am I? We've got we're going to get another task now about saltpeter and medicine. And there's one about a university in Lanzhou. We want to be ready for that and have a university in Lanzhou. But I don't think we need it yet. So we're going to hold off on that. Let this run. Okay, when this guy gets up there, we're going to delete him. Once he's unloaded. Our other one's already on the way.
Another
There we
task
go.
checked off the list. Quite satisfying, seeing both farmlands and metropolitan areas grow equally. You are doing a formidable job, I must say. Now, let me tell you about another way to make use of the manure from your poultry farms. By breaking down its organic matter, only nitrates remain. Very special nitrates. Saltpeter. Saltpeter is used in medicine production. Get your hands on as much of it as possible, then produce medicine. You will also need indigo as an ingredient, which also happens to be present in this region. Provide the metropolises with medicine so they may grow healthily. Good luck.
So we still have the silk products we haven't done, saltpeter and medicine. Okay. So looking okay, I think. Connection bonus and might grab. They're not growing. Crap. They're not getting grain. You only took one. Okay. We need to bump this up again. I hate owning these things. All right. I think we're going to run a line from here to here and see if we can get some flipping manure in that thing. There. There. Now we're cooking. All right. That'll help everything. Okay. What else about this one? Oh man. He's not getting rice either. I'm gonna slap a train on here for now. And then we want to look at this and say, okay, we've got the Prussian now. I think we're just going to replace all our trains with the Prussian. Okay, so we're running Prussians everywhere. And I think we ought to stop. We got a lot done. We got plenty more to do. Actually, they can take an immigration office. And we'll give them an immigration office here momentarily. Here we go. Had a good quarter. Who else could use one? Anybody? That's about it. Okay. All right, I think we'll stop right there. Oh, doesn't end. We got another opportunity here. Now we can make silk products. We can make medicine here or saltpeter. Or saltpeter, medicine or saltpeter, or silk products. No, silk is down here, and this is, I think it's the only raw silk on the board. Where? I can't find raw silk here. There. Yeah, there's only one raw silk. It's down here. So really aiming at, well, raw silk could be in Tin Shui. We've had that reservation there forever. And it's about to hit 90,000, which would give it a third industry slot. And we've got an industry slot in Lanzhou. Actually would like to make maybe medicine in one of the bigger cities, although we're going to have a task to transport medicine. It's harder to transport it if you're making it in a big city. So maybe Xining here. Maybe we could set up Xining with a little growth, or grab, oh, here we go. Quamdo could make medicine. We could ship indigo there. And we need the saltpeter too, man. We need saltpeter and medicine, and we need to solve saltpeter first. Maybe NAGQ would be medicine, and we could do saltpeter here because it's off the manure. That's a good plan. That's a good plan. Saltpeter here, and just build it up. And what do we have to do with it? I think we have to transport it. Yeah, we could transport it to a warehouse here, and then we could start moving the indigo down here to a warehouse. And then the other thing you need for the medicine is sulfur. Ah, crap. Sulfur's down here. Let me see. Where else do we have sulfur? There's sulfur here and here. Oh, there's some here. Oh, perfect. Perfect. We'll run sulfur to NAGQ. We'll run we'll set up saltpeter here and run it over there. And we'll we'll run the indigo down. We'll make medicine in NAGQ, bump it up as much as we can, and then ship it off to Ganon, to this warehouse we've already got here. Right? I think we have a warehouse here. I'm sure we do. A warehouse here, we'll put in medicine. In there. Oh. It should be like this. It should be like that. There we go. Wow. It should be the old style warehouse. So we just ship however much we make. And we'll set all that up in the next episode. I hope you enjoyed that. I'm certainly enjoying it. You can tell because I just kept going. I knew we were running, long, but it didn't matter. I was enjoying playing. So I hope you're enjoying this. I hope you'll like, comment, share, and subscribe. I hope you saw something that'll help you become a better player. And I hope you'll join us for our next Row Empire 2 video. Thank you.